We're going to be about 15 degrees cooler tomorrow. Plus, we're going to throw a little bit of a breeze in there, so it is going to be noticeably chillier. Good evening, everybody. As we look out over the city of Grand Rapids, quiet conditions out there right now. In the weather headlines, a light mix is possible tonight. It's not a for sure thing, but there might be just enough lift and moisture to squeeze out a little bit of drizzle, maybe some freezing drizzle in the areas that drop down around 32 or below, or some light snow showers, especially from Grand Rapids southward. So that chance is there overnight into tomorrow morning. Overall cooler this week. We're going to ratchet the temperatures down tomorrow. We were 51 degrees today in Grand Rapids. We'll be probably mid, maybe the upper 30s tomorrow with a little bit of a wind. And then the rest of the week, we're sitting around 30 degrees. Accumulating snow arrives Wednesday night into Thursday. And right now it's looking like the latest model runs are now coming in here for already the next day. They're cutting back a little bit. We're thinking maybe about 2 to 4 inches or something during that time frame. Of course, we'll know tomorrow as we get a little bit closer, but I'll show you that here momentarily. Nothing on radar out there right now. Our current temperatures have us at 34 up there in Big Rapids, 42 in Grand Rapids still, 44 in Benton Harbor. Again, these are temperatures at 10:32 in the morning on the 3rd of February. These are higher already than our average high temperature, which is 31 degrees. So that's not all bad for the early part of February. And you can see where that wedge of warmer air is starting to get pushed off down to the south and east. We're in the 60s there from Columbus to Indianapolis to St. Louis. But look at the colder air that's out here. This is what's going to be filtering in here, especially on a prevalent north and northeast wind tomorrow. It's going to cool our temperatures down. So our high temperatures today, again, just to show you, 51 degrees there in Grand Rapids, 52 in Detroit, 74 in St. Louis, and then you can see the colder readings that are off here to the north and west, and that's what's going to start to filter in to the Great Lakes. Clouds and radar movement over the last several hours will show you all that gray shading, and you can see there's a little bit of moisture out here. It's all green, it's all liquid, but it's further to the south because there's a low pressure system moving like so. But there may be a little bit on the northern side of that, maybe a little bit of a light mix of some drizzle or some freezing drizzle or light snow showers overnight. The chance is there. It's not a for sure thing, but I just want to give you a heads up on that. As we look at our Skycast HD forecast for tomorrow, that chance of a light mix in the morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. We might even see some sunshine break through later in the day. Temperatures around 36 degrees, a north-northeast wind at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Here's what the weather map looks like. There goes the first low pressure area that may create that light mix for us. It'll create more precipitation further to our south and off into the northeast United States. High pressure starts to build in here. Again, we may break some of the cloud cover up later tomorrow. Partial clearing as we get into Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. I think we start Wednesday. Here's the time clock here at 6 a.m. We start Wednesday with some sunshine, but the clouds will thicken back up. And then watch what happens here. This is Wednesday at 6 p.m. Watch that blue just kind of come up from the south and west. That's all snow that will overspread the area as we get into Wednesday night and Thursday. Thursday at 6 a.m. Your commute is going to be impacted. We're likely going to see some wet pavement, maybe some snow-covered roadways as well. And that'll go on throughout at least the first part of Thursday before that system moves out of here and things begin to settle down just a little bit. How much snow are we talking about? We'll use the European model here. We'll go from 6 p.m. on Wednesday all the way into Friday morning. This is still trying to output about 4 or 5 inches of snow. I'm thinking probably more on the order of about maybe 2 to 4 inches is what it looks like. There are other models that give us about the same amount, maybe a little bit more. So I think in another day, in about another 24 hours or less, we should be able to pinpoint this. But suffice to say that you're probably going to have to slow things down, allow a little bit of extra time for your Thursday morning commute, because I would expect snow-covered roadways, and as I said, maybe about 2 to 4 inches by the time we get into that time frame from that next system coming up here. So we talked about tomorrow, 30 degrees on Wednesday. Night snow develops, and that goes into Thursday. That's where I think the 2 to 4 inches comes in. Look at only 30 degrees on Wednesday, 31 on Thursday, 31 on Friday, maybe some lake effect snow showers in there. Saturday looks dry, and then by the time we get into the beginning of next week, we may be back into the mid to upper 30s, which is again above that normal high of 31 degrees. Derek, Janice?
Very